Spurs are really struggling in real life, and the recent trend of Barclays-man has made me want to take 2010 Spurs, which has the likes of Modric, Walker, and potentially the most Barclays-man strike partnership of all time, Crouch and Defoe, and put them in this current Tottenham squad to see what they can achieve in one. And this is the new look Tottenham. We're going with a 4-4-2. Let me show you all the players we've added. So firstly, a 90 rated Luka Modric. We have made him 90 rated because he's 38 years old, so he's going to decrease in ratings very, very quickly. And next, Jermain Defoe. I know it doesn't look like him. There's no videos on making a Jermain Defoe face scan, okay? Let me off. But 88 rated, 5'7". The stats are fantastic. And then we've got Kyle Walker, 84 rated, rapid as ever, 93 pace. He could be a game changer. And finally, Peter Crouch. Again, ignore the face scan. Weirdly enough, there's no videos on him. 28 years old, 83 rated, at 6'7" and 99 pounds. We are going to be cooking. So looking back at the team, now that you've seen the players we've added, it's a hybrid between current Tottenham and 2010 Tottenham. We are going to be playing some prime 4-4-2. No nonsense footy though. I mean, if we do want any changes to this team, they have given us £108 million to spend. I'm not sure whether we are going to, because we have just added 4 players to an already half decent squad. But centre mid, as you can see, we have about 25 options that are all good enough to start, which is a real big shame. So we have listed 2 of them, James Maddison and Yves Bissouma. So you might be thinking, why would you list Maddison? Well, because realistically, in this system, we only have 2 centre mids, and he would just be taking the Modric role. So he's not going to get minutes, and he's that good of a player. We don't want him just sat on the bench. So for the sake of his career, we are letting him go. And I actually think that Sarr could be the perfect player to play alongside Modric. He's going to have the legs. He's going to do all the running for him and then give it to Modric and let him create. And one of their better positions in real life is actually right back with Pedro Porro. But he is just too good to sit on the bench, if we're being honest. So we have transfer listed him and accepted an offer from Leipzig for 33.7 million. As you can see, he has gone. It's not because he isn't good enough. It's because he's too good to sit on the bench. But it's not just him that has left, because Bissouma has become a traitor and gone to Arsenal for £15.6 million. We will not forget that, Bissouma. Maddison has left for Villa for £48 million, leaving us with a ginormous budget of £209 million. But looking at this team, where do you spend that money? You could say a centre mid, but I really like Sarr. He's young, and we also have Bergvall, Bentancur, Archie Gray. So like, it would kind of just be a bit overkill. So we will have a think about it, but for now, appreciate the tactics. We've gone for a counter-attack style of play, a balanced approach, but the player roles. We've got Defoe on the poacher, and then Crouchy on the target forward attack. Those two are going to give me flashbacks to prime Prem footy. We're going to have to do some training drills to get their chemistry back up. And look, Son into Crouchy. Crouchy's finishing was a bit of a joke, I'm not going to lie. And if you don't believe me, here's another one for you. Look, Defoe into Crouch, first time, unstoppable. So like I said, I'm not sure what to do with the team in terms of transfers. So we're actually going to get into pre-season, play a few games, test them out, and see if there's anywhere obvious that needs improving. So look, we've got the ball here with Luka Modric, and his skill on the ball is just next level. You really can't get the ball off him. And now it's out wide to Son. First time into Crouch, knocked it down to Defoe. This close to scoring. But those are the patterns of play we want to see. Crosses in, Crouch knocks it down, Defoe's there for the finish. As you can see, Son on the ball against Juventus this time. It's really tough competition, which is really good for pre-season. He cuts in, he puts a great ball in. Crouch knocks it down again, and Defoe, once again, it's so close, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Okay, look, we're high pressing this time. Sarr, that's why he's in the team. Defoe's won it back as well. Now Sarr, chip over to Crouch, a lovely control and an even better finish. Crouch might actually just be unstoppable for us. But looking back at this team, I mean, pre-season couldn't have gone much better. And for that reason, no changes are being made. We might make some signings in Jan when we've seen how the first half of the season's gone. But before we get into that, have a look at this back four. The speed is just unbelievable. Kyle Walker, Mickey van der Ven, Udogie. That is going to be so difficult for opposition teams to get behind. But like I just said, no more signings, so we're getting into the first half of the season. Wish us luck. Crouch, Defoe, Modric, Walker, all back at Spurs. But how are they going to do? Against Leicester on the opening day of the season, Son has got it on this left-hand side. And as you can see, he puts an early ball over to Crouchy, who headers it down to Defoe. Great touch. And he finishes his dinner. Those two doing that little knockdown to Defoe, and the finish might be one of the most overpowered things in the entire league. As you can see, Son is on the ball again. He was at the heart of everything in this first half of the season. Crouch, nice little ball out wide to Kulusevski. He's put a great ball in. Now it's Jermain. He finishes anything inside the box. That's an unbelievable header. And just like that, we have made it to January 1st. Time to check out the league, the Europa League, the player stats, all that good stuff. But first, the league table. We're top by 9 points. Tottenham Hotspur are top by 9 points in January. Halfway through the season, it couldn't have gone much better. We've scored 37 goals. And in the Europa League, we're sat in 4th, winning 4 out of 6. Everything is looking extremely, extremely good. And I mean, you can kind of see why. The team, when you look at it like this, it is actually a very high-level team, and you can't beat a 4-4-2. And I mean, Crouch has put up 11 and 4 in 19 games and 4 and 6 in the Europa League. Crouchy, Crouchy, Crouchy. What a start. Son has got 6 and 3, 4 and 1. Obviously, from that left mid, it's a bit tougher to get goals and assists. Defoe, 11 and 5. So them as a strike partnership, unbelievable. Modric has got 6 assists in 19 Prem games, but back to the strikers. Crouch, 11 and 4. Defoe, 11 and 5. That is the true definition of a strike partnership. We're bringing it back to current day Prem footy. And I mean, we have £213 million in the budget, but looking back at this team, looking how we've started this season, looking at how everyone's performing, we don't really want to improve anywhere. So for that reason, we are going to now just play the second half of the season. But we're going to have a pit stop. As you can see, in a few games' time, we do have the North London Derby. So we are going to be playing that. So I'll see you there. And this is the team, obviously, we're going into that North London Derby with. Wish us luck. It would be so good to beat Arsenal and then go on to win the league. But Arsenal away from home. Let's make it an easy one. Okay, early doors now. Modric on the ball. Partey in a bit, son. And he's still going, to be fair. He's gone for it. And he's just won a dangerous free kick. It's stuff like that Modric just does that goes unnoticed sometimes. And I mean, I would show you some more highlights, but we're now at half-time and absolutely nothing else has happened. The 4-4-2 has completely countered their style of play. And I mean, the attack this game has been a little bit dry, I'm not going to lie. Okay, they've got it on this left-hand side now. And now it's back into Martinelli, back into Partey. They're playing some lovely stuff, but we've won it. And now it's Kulusevski trying to start off a counter-attack. We've got the big man in the box. Crouchy, can we find him? We've chipped it into him with great control. Oh my God, it's unlucky, but I'm not sure what that defender was after it. Okay, we've now got it with Vicario. Obviously, we're booing it up to Crouchy. And obviously, he won the header. Now it's Kulusevski again. He's gone for the ball. Oh my God, take a bow. Now it's Son on the ball. In a bit, Timber. He's cut past him. He's still going. He's found Defoe. He's cut in. It's a big save from Raya, but the attacker now starting to tick. 87 minutes on the clock, and Erdegaard has found Havertz. Romero, that's a great challenge. Now we've got Luka Modric. 89 minutes in. He's tried to play it through to Defoe. Great use of strength, but Saliba's been too much. And we've got an extremely dangerous free kick. This is basically going to be last kick of the game. We've played it short into Defoe. Over to Van de Ven. Okay, that was a bit stupid, but Son's now got it. Over to Defoe. Surely not. Oh my God. Jermain Defoe, 92nd minute against Arsenal. The last North London derby with this throwback team. And he's won it with what must be the last kick of the game. We almost messed up the free kick tactic. But don't you worry, it's all worked out fine. We've silenced the Emirates. Great ball from Son and Jermain Defoe. He should not be able to score. That is not a 0.5 XG. I know in terms of where it is in the pitch, but that's a really difficult finish that he's made look easy. And that was the last kick of the game. We have won the final North London derby 1-0, which sets us up perfectly to go through now to the end of the season and hopefully secure the Premier League and maybe even the Europa League. So I'll see you at the end of the season. And we have a Europa League final to play. We have a European final. Last time they were in one of these, they bottled it, but not this time. Atletico Bilbao are going down, but how did we get there? As you can see, we beat Anderlecht 6-4 in aggregate in round of 16. Quarterfinals, we breezed past Roma. In the semis, we just got past Nice, which means we've got the final to play. And this is the team we're obviously going with. It's unchanged don't change a working formula. Defoe is now up to 91. Crouch is up to 86. But is it enough to get our hands on European silverware? Early doors, they've got it. They have absolutely gone past Udogie with one of the Williams brothers. They've now put a ball into the other Williams, who's put it out wide, and this could be dangerous. They've played it back. Great save. Okay, they've got it with their striker. They've played out wide to Nico Williams, who's just causing so many issues early doors. But Cam van der Ven, that's just pure pace at the back has helped there. And now we're trying to play some nice stuff. Romero, get back a bit. There we go. Udogie, ready for the counter-attack. In a bit, he's absolutely paced him, and now he's still got it. He's put a great ball in. Defoe! Oh my God, Jermain Defoe, don't miss those. He does not miss those. Okay, they've got the ball in midfield. We tried to win it back, but again, it's the Williams brothers causing chaos, and now it's Nico Williams. In fairness, they have been on top this game so far. But that is not ideal at all. 39 minutes in, we're now 1-0 down. Okay, they've got a corner now. Just 50 minutes in. Potential counter-attack opportunity if we can get it clear. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's a dangerous position. Now it's Son on the ball. He's lost the ball. Now it's Timber. He's gone for it. I mean, they've just shoved it top bins with a defender or midfielder, whatever he is, from just inside the box. How are we really meant to stop that? Okay, from kickoff, no messing about. Son out to Kulusevski. Just get an early ball in. If Crouch is in there, there's a chance. It's gone to Defoe, who's gone for an over a kick, and now Crouch has copied. Oh my God, Crouch. Okay, Crouch on the ball now. Played it back to Kulusevski, back into Crouch. This is lovely football. Now it's Modric on the ball, who's chipped it over to Defoe. Great control as always. And an even better finish. 20 minutes left. It's now down to a 1-goal deficit. But we weren't able to get another one, which means we've bottled another European final. Atletico Bilbao have won the Europa League. And despite Defoe's goal, we have lost. It is a real shame, but at least we think anyway we have the league potentially in the bag. So it's time to go check on that and forget about this final. Okay, we're on the last game of the season now. It's at home to Brighton, but does it mean anything? That's the big question. Oh my God, does it mean anything? No, it doesn't. It's a celebration of a game. 15 points clear. Last game to play. We've scored 74. The point tally from everyone else is extremely low. It's like we're playing in the early 2000s again. But we've got 87. That's all that matters. Let's make it 90 and lift the trophy. But just before we do that, let's have a look at this team. Vicario up to 87. We've already seen the strike partnerships ratings. I'm really liking it. But the player stats, Defoe's put up 23 and 9 and 13 in the Europa League. It's what he does. He bags goals for a living. Unbelievable stuff from him. And then Crouchy, 14 and 5. But you've seen with a few of the highlights, his role is a bit more of a complementary striker. He knocks stuff down. He does the dirty work. Modric, 6 and 9, 4 and 3. I mean, he's 39 years old now. We can't be expecting too much. Son has got 15 and 7 from this left mid in this system. That's extremely impressive, but it's now time for the final game of the season. We've already won the league. The celebrations can happen. I'll show you any, cool highlights, but other than that, we'll get straight to the trophy lift. So as you can see here, we've got the ball with Sarr. He's done so well to keep hold of that, and now Defoe's making a run in behind against Igor. But Defoe's strength and pressing is just too much for these Prem centre-backs, and as you can see, it's a lovely, lovely finish. I mean, ignore the scoreline. We did go on to lose 4-1. I think the players were a little bit hungover from the celebrations. But oh well. All that matters is we've won the league. The 4-1 loss to Brighton. Who's going to remember that in years to come? We have won the league with Crouch, Defoe, Modric and Walker joining this current Tottenham side. But it's not just that, because we've been invited to Player of the Season. And David Beckham is handing out the award. But to who? Of course, Jermain Defoe is the one to win it. He sealed the final game with a goal. He scored in the final. He just scores goals for fun. And that is where we leave this rebuild. If you have enjoyed and made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and make sure to let me know down below what kind of rebuild like this do you want to see next. But until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.